guys, Mischief here. I apologize for the shit lighting and the mess behind me. I've moved my desk into the living room. I had to get a new vacuum cleaner because the other one went on me. By the way, Rebecca, if you're watching this, you have Christmas decorations in here. Tristan and Luca, if you're watching this, you have Christmas decorations in here. If they're not out of my house in the next 2 weeks, I'm throwing them out. Right here is a tissue my cat ripped up. Anyway, you'll please forgive me. I have some notes for doing this video because I wanted to make sure that I said everything that needed to be said. So, like, I kind of made a rough outline for not really a script, but just some talking points. This video is about dentures. Now, I'm not really wearing dentures right now. I got a partial right here, which you can tell because it's off from my teeth. And I got a crown right here that is loose. It's wiggly, and it'll pop out if I eat a piece of bread. So that's funsies. Y'all know me as Mischief. Some of you might know me as Mama V, Starbuck, lately That Gamer Mom, TGM. My name is Donna. I don't usually video blog, or at least I haven't in like a really long time. But I thought I'd like to make a record of the whole denture adventure so that I could share it with others in case there's someone out there going through the same thing. Now, I have looked at literally hundreds of young people like me making denture videos because I went the affordable denture route. I am scheduled for in 2 days to go have all of my remaining teeth extracted and be fitted with a temporary immediate denture. Well, not just one, but two, clearly, one on the top and one on the bottom. And all I see are these videos of, oh, here it is day 9 and I'm awesome. Here it is day 6 and I'm great. Day 2, look, all the swelling in the front's gone down. I still look like a chipmunk though, hee hee hee. That can't be the only problem. I know some of the issues that my father had whenever he had his dentures done, so I plan on delivering you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the disgusting-ass truth. How about that? So to get right to the point, I'm 38 years old and I'm getting dentures in 2 days. Do you hear me? I said 38. I didn't say 68. I didn't say 58. I didn't even say 48. I said 38 years old. If you want the whole truth, I've needed them since I was 28 or earlier because I started having teeth break off or crumble or just generally get jank. Now, when I was young, I had a beautiful smile. Beautiful. All my teeth were straight and evenly spaced and perfect and amazing, and I was picky about them. I would brush and floss like it was the newest religion in town, and I was the head honcho of the church. Okay? I didn't get the dentures when I was younger because I was too scared and too humiliated at the condition of my teeth to see a stranger to do anything about it. Now, I didn't want to go to my regular dentist when I started having problems with my teeth to talk about dentures. I went for patchwork, and I spent a lot of money on patchwork, fillings and reconstructions and crowns, and I mean, you name it. I went to him for all of that, but when I started breaking teeth off, I went to someone else, eventually, but not right when it happened, eventually. Back then, I was a younger mother of 2, fighting my way through one failing relationship after another, and working my ass off to try to get financially stable enough to take care of my children. Health insurance wasn't a thing that I had. Dental visits were too expensive, and especially the ones for dentures. Like, it was all I could do to go get a cleaning, you know? So the dental things got put on the back burner in favor of other expenditures like rent and gas and food and diapers, that kind of thing. You know, gas for the car so I get back and forth to work so that I could make barely enough money at my 3 jobs to buy diapers for my son and food to put on the table for my daughter. So that was fun. So you may be wondering how I came to need teeth pulled and replaced at the tender age of not 30 yet. There's actually a number of things that cause it. Caused mine anyway. I don't know about you. I assume if you're watching this, then this has something to do with you. But for me, number 1, genetics. Everyone on my dad's side of the family has bad teeth. like I said, I was super picky about my teeth when I was young. I would brush and floss until my tongue was sore and my gums would bleed, absolutely bleed from every single tooth. That's the only way I thought I was getting them clean. I didn't know at the time that it would all be in vain, because in 2 more days, and I thought about this when I was brushing my teeth last night, in 2 more days, they're just going to pull them out. Why bother brushing? But I still, I have to, because, like, I feel like I'm gross, and yeah. Number 2, pregnancy. Yeah, pregnancy will affect your teeth. If you did not already know it, I am here to tell you. I became pregnant with my first child at 18. Now, my wisdom teeth started coming in around the time that I got pregnant with my first child, and they were impacted, which means that instead of coming in like this, straight up and down, they were turned this way. They were going to come in like this, and they were going to come in like this. But all 4 of them were impacted, so I really needed to have them taken out. But my dentist wouldn't do it because I was pregnant, and, oh, shoot you full of drugs, and, you know, drug up the baby, and blah, blah, blah. So the dentist wouldn't pull them until after the baby was born. But by the time the baby came along, I was so tired from working 3 jobs, taking care of the baby and her father, you know, whatever, that I just didn't go. And I just let them continue to grow in all the way through my second pregnancy. And when you're pregnant, the baby is going to take calcium and whatever it needs from your body, whether you're ingesting enough of it or not. So my teeth became very brittle. I started having problems with my joints, which is, I want to say it's unrelated. It's unrelated to my teeth, but it's totally related to the pregnancy. So, you know, the pregnancies took their toll. And when my teeth became brittle and my wisdom teeth were coming in, and they didn't stop coming in until after my second child was born, they pushed everything forward like this. She doesn't look comfortable, does it? So everything used to be straight, even, and perfectly spaced. It got janked, looked crooked, and in the places where it didn't get a little crooked, things just kind of shoved together and caused pressure in the in-betweenies and broke. Like, they would crumble and crack, and they would hurt. My God, they would hurt. They would get infected. I lost this one eating a Cheeto, talking on the phone, and then I lost this one eating a peanut butter sandwich. A peanut butter sandwich. It wasn't even crunchy peanut butter. Smooth peanut butter and jelly should not break your tooth off. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm very picky about my bread. Like, it's got to be squishy bread. I don't do that hard, crusty bread mess because of my teeth. Third factor, neglect. Like I told you, you know, when my teeth started getting jacked up to the point where I was embarrassed about them to go to my regular dentist because I had always been so picky about my teeth before. You know, I just didn't go. On top of that, when the kid's father and I split up, and we did, because like I told you, one failing relationship after another, I actually managed to make that one last for, well, we worked on it together and made it last for quite a few years. But at the time, I wasn't making enough money to make ends meet. And after almost a year of trying to do it on my own, I had to ask him to take the kids until I could get on my feet and take care of them properly. You know, in hindsight, I still think that it was the best decision, but he had the stability that I didn't, and he set the better example for them at the time. I became very deeply depressed and self-destructive, which is another reason this is bad right now. You know, years and years later, my daughter's almost 20. My son is 15. You know, years and years later, this is bad because I didn't take care of myself because of a depression. Like, it's bad. Now, I have bipolar disorder as well, and I wasn't diagnosed at the time, so instead of seeking medical treatment I couldn't afford, I self-medicated with alcohol and satisfied some of my horrifying mood swings into the dumpy dumps with cocaine. Which brings me to number 4, cocaine. It's a hell of a drug. This went on for a few months before I finally snapped out of it, but by the time I did, I was too thin. Neglecting my body's needs left me sickly with teeth so brittle that they would chip and crumble out of nowhere. Peanut butter sandwich, y'all. Peanut butter sandwich. So if you didn't know, even though you snort cocaine up your nose, it ends up in your mouth too. Okay, some people even swipe that last little bit, like, say, this is my mirror and I've got a line right here and I just did my line, and like, oh, look, there's a little bit of what looks like powder in a faint little line on the mirror. I gotta get all of that. Let me just do this. and they'll rub it on their teeth like that. No. Cocaine's made with acetone. Acetone eats tooth enamel fairly effectively. Adding this happy little 4-month-long habit to already dying teeth didn't do me or my smile any favors. None. Number 5, embarrassment. Peanut butter sandwich, y'all. I was completely ashamed of how my teeth looked. After they had been so beautiful during my teenage years, I let them go to shit in a handbasket in my 20s. Fucking terrible. I am awful. I'm a terrible person. I'm embarrassed about it now. But I stopped smiling whenever I catch myself starting to do it. And that complicated my depression. I started avoiding people, and the one time I visited a dentist to discuss restoration, that jackass made me feel like some kind of freak show. Like I had orange skin or some bad comb over or an asshole where my mouth belonged instead of what's here. I mean, that would have been worse, right? That visit was so jarring that I stopped going to the dentist completely until recently. I mean that. That guy had me fucked up. That's 13 years. No cleanings, no checkups, no professional supervision of any kind for my smile. Well, not even my smile, but my teeth, because, like I said, I had stopped smiling. I don't know which one of these things is the worst, but they add up to dentures of 38. Not 48, not 58, 38. So, anyhow, I thought I would blog what happens when you let zebra get the best of you and you don't take care of your smile like you should, either because your efforts don't matter, you can't afford it, you just don't give a damn and don't brush. You know, I'm hoping I can change at least a few of that last group into regular brushers and flossers at the very least, because believe me when I tell you, you don't want this mouth if you don't have to have it. I promise. Okay, so like I told you, I have a crown that pops out because its post broke. There it goes. Beautiful, huh? Yeah, see, that's it. That's the crown. The post broke and now it pops out. And I have a partial with 2 teeth on it that I've had for more than 10 years. Beautiful, huh? So this thing is so cheaply made. And I'm sorry, it's a little gross right now. Like, I ate a bowl of cereal and decided to make a video. But if you look, it's been broken and put back together so many times with super glue. And this comes off like it breaks because there's nothing behind it. Like, there's space there. There's nothing behind it to hold the teeth in place. They're just like placeholders. So if I bite down on something the wrong way, or I'm not paying attention, they will break. And then I have to put it back together with super glue. With all this buildup of super glue on here, with all that buildup of super glue on there, they don't break as easily. Plus, I'm more careful than I used to be. So yeah, let me just put that crown back in. Well, no, because let me show you too. I've had some extractions. I'm missing a few molars. Like I said before, my wisdom teeth caused the rest of my choppers to crowd and crumble. Unfortunately, my molars weren't strong enough to survive it, and they wore themselves down to the gum line. I don't know if you can see it or not, but in the very back, I've got root tips that are still there where teeth cracked and crumbled and broke off at the root. And on this side, oh god, I'm bad at this. They're missing altogether, top and bottom. And same on this side. Root tips on this side, extractions on this side. Let me put these back in because I do like this. I can't imagine what it's going to be like whenever I take my dentures out for the night. That's going to be so weird. I talk like my grandma. Yeah, so it's still just jank as fuck. So anyway, that's what that looks like. Here's what's left of my smile, like I showed you before. As you can see, the enamel has completely cracked off of my right eye tooth. That's over here. Right there. The left eye tooth is eroding away from both sides. Right here, I have loose or cracked fillings on the bottom row. Cavities everywhere from all the crumbling and enamel and lack of funds to repair them as they break. And my one remaining upper incisor is all but gone. That's cute, right? So that's where I am right now. Pretty, right? It used to be pretty. So I went last week on Friday and got impressions taken, 3D scans done, and all that jazz in preparation of getting dentures. I will vlog the truth because I know it's not all going to be pretty, and I feel like people deserve the truth, like the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I would love to say, this is my happy rainbow journey into fixing my smile, and look at my pretty teeth. But I'm not that vain. I haven't been vain since I was 22. So, yeah. You're gonna get the truth from me. I have to go, and I wish I still had the stack of prescriptions here, but I don't. I got them all filled. There were 5 different prescriptions, 2 for pre-op, 2 for, 1 antibiotic, 2 for the day of surgery, and 2 for post-op. So, like, they gave me Valium and Percocet and all this stuff, so, excuse me. So I have lots of stuff to take, and lots of instructions. Lots and lots of information here. Where cost is concerned right now, the insurance didn't cover almost $4,000, $51 shy of $4,000. I want to say it was like $7,800 altogether, because what I'm doing is I'm getting like a regular denture on the top and an all-on-4 implant set on the bottom. Now I'll start off with a regular denture for my temporary until my gums heal, and then I'll go back and get my implanted denture installed. I feel like a cyborg now. Installed. But it's true, because they're going to go in and put the 4 little implant doo-woppy screw receptor things in when they do my extractions. Yeah, so that's about it for right now. So, you know, if you want to follow along, cool. If not, cool too. I'm going to make the videos anyway, so, you know, piss on you. But leave me a comment with questions you have. If you have any, I'll do my best to answer them in the next few videos or get back to you in the comment section, whatever. Like I said before, I'm going to be vlogging on this subject for a while, so you can see the whole process from start to finish. I'm not going to bullshit anybody. I'm not paid by any particular company to make it sound like their service is awesome. So I'm just not gonna. Like, you know, if I'm spitting blood, I might spit blood on a video. Okay, maybe I won't, because I'm not real sure where YouTube stands on allowing that kind of thing. But still, you get my point. So anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Not like I tweet a bunch. Follow me on Instagram. Blah, blah, blah stuff YouTubers say at the end of their video. And keep being awesome.